Back in 2016, Hasbro released a brand new line of 12-inch Marvel Legends figures to complement their very popular 6-inch line. The first 3 figures to come out in this line were Spider-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America. And even though it seemed that these were struggling at retail at first, things seem to be going pretty well right now. We've seen many other 12-inch figures released, including a really big Hulk, Thor, Black Suit Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Wolverine, just to name a few. But right now, we're going to focus on one of the first and one of the best 12-inch figures from this line, Spider-Man. Fans of the 6-inch Marvel Legends line should be very familiar with this particular Spider-Man. It's a scaled-up version of the Pizza Spidey that came with the Hobgoblin Build-A-Figure line. So what's the big deal? Why is it so popular? Well, if this figure is any indication, we're going to get a very good idea of that. Now, the first thing that I want to point out about this 12-inch Spider-Man is the articulation. This figure has some of the best articulation out of any figure that I own. And that's not just because of what it says on paper, 30 points of articulation or whatever it is. It's actually the way that it feels, the way that the joints move, and how easy it is to get the Spider-Man into a pose that looks like something Spider-Man would do. Now let's look at the paint really quick. Now it's very simple. You see, Spider-Man has a very simple costume, not a whole lot going on. We just have some red and some dark blue and some white for the eyes and black around the eyes and the webs. And it's really good. It's very clean. Hasbro did a fantastic job with that. And when you look at it from a distance or when you look at it up close, you are not going to be disappointed in any way whatsoever. I'm also very happy with the amount of accessories that this figure came with. For $49.99, it wasn't too bad of a deal, but these figures have sung for as low as $23. That's what I got this guy for a while ago. And check out all the things that you get with this Spider-Man. Now, the first thing that you're going to see here is an alternative head. This is a Peter Parker's regular unmasked head, and you can put that on him. And this is a very nice sculpt. It's very, very nice. The eyes are nice and spaced evenly. He doesn't look cockeyed or cross-eyed, and there's no rubbing of the paint in all these other places. The hair mode looks good. It's a very nice human head sculpt. And in addition to that, you also get this very cool half mask. And when the Pizza Spidey came out, he came with a slice of pizza. This one doesn't. And you can put that slice of pizza in his hand and you can have this head on him to be like, well, he's going to eat the pizza. But in this case, this is really cool because it's just Peter Parker smiling under the Spider-Man mask. It's a very unique look. And then you also get 3 sets of interchangeable hands. So we got some web shooting hands like I have it right here in a fisted hand like we have on the right hand side. Here's the other web shooting hand for the right hand, and we also get 2 of these wall crawling hands. Now that is just great that you get all those accessories, but another great thing about it is how easy it is to take everything on and off. For Spider-Man's head, you don't even have to struggle. You just lift it up. Just lift it up and it just pops off just that easy. And then we have the other one and we can easily just pop it on. So the head can move up quite a bit. That's pretty good. Moves down quite a bit, left to right, you know, all the standard stuff. But the greatest thing are all the other joints. Now he has these great double jointed knees, which I think you need to have when you're dealing with the Spider-Man. He can kick his legs out very far. Look how far those legs can go and look how high that leg can go. That looks great. We've got some toe articulation. We can bend that toe all the way down. We can move it up all the way down. He's got like ballerina feet going on here. And of course, peg holes on the bottom of the feet. So if you got a stand or something, you can put them in. Even better, if you have a stand that can hold 12-inch figures, you can get them hanging upside down or doing some web swinging. Anything that Spider-Man can do, you can do with this guy. You can spread apart his legs pretty wide as well, probably about that wide. Look at that, that just looks great. And for the arms, we got these great double jointed elbows like this. That is just fantastic. You can move the wrist and then the wrist can move up and down, which is great for the web swinging action because you can have it like this and you can bend that hand. So we can kind of have them like this, and then you can bend that wrist to really kind of get it out. It's just like they thought of everything with this figure. So you can spread him apart and you can move these ankles, and he has this great ankle pivot, and it also rotates at the at the bottom of the leg like that, so you can really get some awesome deep poses with this Spider-Man without really having to worry about whether or not he's going to be able to stand up on his own, because once you get it right, he won't have any trouble at all. The size of figures is a very big determining factor when it comes to collectors. To some people, 12-inch and up is a little bit too big for their collection. But if you have room for a little bit of variety, I highly recommend this particular Spider-Man figure. In my opinion, it is one of the best in this scale within this price range. You can pull off any pose that you want with this Spider-Man. The sky is really the limit. He feels great, he looks great, and I really gotta give my props, all of them, to Hasbro for pulling off this amazing feat with this particular Spider-Man. That's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe for more. So until next time, I'm Jeremy, and I'll talk to you later.